What's up, guys? We're going into a game on weather control as the Wraith. We're going to go ahead and do a build that I've been practicing a little bit here. It's Sky Wraith, I guess, is the term that people have been using for it. It's focused on warp blast and abduction instead of the other two. So I definitely want to give this a try and practice it a bunch more. I'm not very good at it yet, but I am determined to master it. So we'll see what our hunter team is that we're going to play against. The reason why it's called Sky Wraith is you teleport up into the air to use a lot of your abilities. Abduction from, above is easier to hit than horizontal because you can hit more of the land things. And then warp blast, obviously you can come down on top of people and get a good warp blast like that as well. So also a good thing is it's very mobile, more mobile than I think even decoy, especially now because decoy you can't teleport without breaking your invisibility, so that's pretty important. The problem that I have with this build, I'm currently only 1-1 with this build, so it's only a 50% win rate, which for me is pretty terrible because I'm like 12-1 on the Goliath or something, and 6-1 or 7-1 on Kraken. The problem I have is actually finishing off and downing people because I always feel like I get in and I do damage, but then I have to leave because I'm out of armor. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong, but I'm just going to keep practicing it until I start getting wins with it, because I know it's doable. I've seen it be used to really great success, and it's really fun to play. Like, even if I'm losing, like, it's just super fun, so I definitely want to keep practicing it. I'm going to go down to that bottom left corner. It looks like the best thing. Looked like I was up against an Abe. I didn't catch the medic, unfortunately. I think it's Val, actually. I know I looked at it, I just don't remember. I think it's Val, which isn't a big deal. As long as it's not Lazarus, you don't have to make anything, any crazy changes to your gameplay. Usually, if they have like a Hank, it's better off to not engage the hunters until you have like a rank 3 ability. That was a bad warp blast. So that's why you kind of want to go up in the air before you do it, because sometimes you hit the land before you want to. But it's not a big deal against monsters, obviously, or against wildlife, rather. If this is a damage reduction perk, it'd be really nice to have early on. It's better with like Goliath, but it helps Wraith as well. I don't think it was though. I smelled it, didn't look like it was. A lot of these wildlife are here all the time as well, so you can kind of get a feel for, where this wildlife is. Okay, there they are. It actually is a perk. I don't really want them to get that. If they get that, I will be pretty screwed. I think they saw me. But they didn't hit me with a tracking dart, which is good. They're probably going for that perk because I don't see them yet. I will try to sneak away from this though. Where are they at? Okay, they're killing that actually. I wonder if that's a perk as well. I'm gonna stay here and get some wildlife, I guess, because I can't really go down that route. I guess I could try to get a little bit more space. If I sneak and eat this, well, I got carrion birds anyway, so it doesn't matter. I can just get those as well out of the way. I don't know if birds probably do respawn. Is this a perk? No, I don't think so, no. So I heard an orbital, which means they're going after something over there, a big wildlife. So most likely they're Armadon. Who's that? Well, I missed that pretty badly. Did I get arena'd? I think I should have. Yeah. Waiting on cooldowns, just trying to bide this out as well because I don't really want to fight this. So there's that warp blast being used as like a traversal move. Thought he would fall a little bit faster. I gotta get better at just predicting hunter movement as well. That'll definitely help with hitting those abductions after you knock someone into the air. Because they don't have a whole lot of mobility unless they have jetpack. Which maybe he did use jetpack, I don't know. Alright, there, I'm out of this now. Now what I'd like to do, I don't remember exactly where it was, is get back up into that, where that Armadon was. Okay, so they didn't kill the Armadon. They did have something over here that they got a buff with though. Cooldown reduction. Did I get that? Yes, I did. Okay. I didn't know because the carcass was rotten, so I didn't know if I would get it yet. If I only like half of it. Alright, let's continue this and see if I can get up enough with Evolve. The only problem is that I am tracked right now. And it's really hard to actually get away once an Abe starts tracking you. They can pretty much just constantly continue to track you. The good thing is, not Abe, Wraith is one of the hardest to hit with that tracking dart, but good Abe players can still do it. They know exactly where I am right now, so they could be cutting me off. That's something I have to keep in mind, because if they do start cutting me off, I need to double back, especially if it's the Trapper. I'm still full armor. I didn't take any health damage, and I have my Evolve up. I just need to wait out this tracking dart. Should be going off anytime now. It lasts pretty long, but I think it might even be the longest tracking in the game. Maybe Bucket is a little bit better, or on the same like level as that. Okay, so I finally am able to do this. I kind of want to just juke them and go in here and Evolve. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll, you know, not go in here or something. But this seems like an okay place to Evolve in here. Shouldn't be able to get orbitaled. Maybe I should have been closer to the wall, but that's only if they come and start shooting at me. If I was closer to the wall, they might not see me right away. Alright, I usually take one into decoy. I guess I'll do that. I'll take the one into decoy, why not? That might be the problem though, that where I'm not finishing people off is because I'm taking that one into decoy and I don't have quite as much damage. Okay, so that does actually scare birds when you go through them with decoy. I wasn't sure. See, now sometimes it takes the monster, that takes the carcass back to you when you abduct it, and then sometimes it doesn't, which is really weird to me. Oh my god, what an abduction. Alright, that was good. I missed that one. Oh wait, I didn't miss that one. Sometimes it looks like you miss it, but then you don't. I don't know, it's really weird. Alright, there we go. That's good. I think I'm figuring this out. You have to have some auto attacks in between your abilities. When they're like helpless and getting thrown back from your ability, you can get like a free 1 or 2 auto attacks, and I think that's where that's the damage I've been missing, and actually downing people. Because I already got 2 down penalties, I didn't take any armor. It might just be that this is a worse team than I played against before, though. So I'll have to practice it more, obviously. So now what I want to do is I want to circle back and get to that Armadon perk, because I can end the game, I think, with that perk. At stage 2. Possibly, we'll see. Like I said, it's better on Goliath because you can just get in there and just keep fighting forever. Wraith still has a pretty low pool to work with. Not sure exactly where it is. If this is a damage perk, I'll take this though instead. It is. Alright, let's Warp Blast. Abduct. I am tracked, so I have to keep that in mind. There we go. And if it dies, there we go. Alright, so this is just as good, maybe even better for Wraith. And I'm full armor again. They did have me tracked a little while ago. So I still want to keep that Armadon perk in mind. I don't remember exactly where it was. I think it was down towards the bottom left, if I remember, but I might be wrong. Learning the maps is going to be really key in this game. Alright, let's sneak. See what I can do about this. There's one guy that's kind of low. I'd love to abduct someone from far. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to get up to a little bit more high ground and then see if I can make a good play. Oh, so close. That's why this is so fun. Like, how can you not think that is amazing? Alright, once I get abduction back up, I'm gonna kind of go over here. Did I get someone? No, I like grabbed a mine or something. I don't know if the oh, I wasted their dome though. That's good. I don't know if abduction is like kind of buggy or something. It's kind of weird. I don't know. There's another down penalty. I'm a little low on armor, so I'm just gonna get out with that down penalty and take what I can get. I would love to hear other people's like experience with abduct if you've used Wraith a lot, or even if you've only experienced it 1 or 2 times. Like, comment in the video and let me know like if you have any of these weird experiences where sometimes it looks like you miss but then you hit, sometimes it looks like you hit and then you like don't grab anything. Sometimes it seems like I grab arc mines. I don't know if that's intended. Alright, they all are invisible right now. I'll just kind of wait, and I grabbed Markov when he armored, which is kind of stupid, but he's not armored anymore. Alright, assault went down for good this time. There's bucket, that should be a down on bucket. Yep. This build's so fun to play. And it's even more fun now that I'm starting to get it down a little bit. I know he's around here somewhere. I see his jetpack. Did I get him? I may have. It's really high damage if you do it right. Those extra, like, 2 melee attacks that you get are, like, full damage melee attacks. There we go. That was amazing. That was really fun. I hit a lot of great abductions there. So yeah, definitely let me know for other people that have been playing this build or just been playing around with abduction in general, how your guys' experience is with that ability. Like, if it still feels kind of off. It felt, I'd say, more off in the beta, where it looks like you hit people like really often and you're just not actually grabbing them. This time I've seen it maybe once or twice every game, which I think is still a little bit too much. So that ability might need to be tweaked, but I definitely want to know if it's like other people are experiencing it as well, or if you have any tips on what I might be doing wrong to like have those couple things, those couple times where it's not landing. But I think I'm doing okay. Like 14 abductions in a round is obviously pretty good, so that's a really fun build to play. I encourage like everyone to try that out, because I'm not sure what abilities are being abused that makes Wraith OP right now, where everybody's still kind of saying that she's OP. I haven't played her enough to really know. I don't know if it's still the Supernova decoy combo or if it's this, but there's 2 viable builds that I see with Wraith, and this one's really fun to play, so I'm definitely going to play it more. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.